day to you all our viewers from both home and abroad. You are welcome to Roundtable Royale of OECS and Global Yoruba Online. I am your host and my name is Princess Fadijogun Ade-Ayoola. This morning I have a guest. I'm so excited to interview my guest today. And by the time we finish talking, you understand what I mean. This is a man I've been looking forward to meet, to actually ask him, so many questions and know what actually is behind the success of what he's doing. This morning, I have my guest, a complete gentleman, a soft-spoken, and an unassuming entrepreneur with big dreams. I'll be presenting to you Dr. Femi Akinkuebi. Good morning, sir.
Thank you, madam, for having me.
It's so nice to have you in the studio today.
Thank you.
I've been looking forward to see you.
Same here, man. Same
Because
here.
I've heard so many things nice about you. Well done. It's nice to have you.
Thank you.
I really welcome. I know your time is so constrained, so we won't take so much of your time. I just want you to tell us about yourself a little bit, sir.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Dr. Femi Akinkuebi. Presently MD of our industrial park. I'm a Syrian entrepreneur, but I major on commerce and enterprise.
Okay.
Yeah, and in the process of doing that, I ventured into manufacturing. I've helped. Under my belt, let's say we have 205 factories.
Wow.
Yes, that we set up in different production line, plastic, agro-processing,
Oh my God.
water, textile line, name it. And we've been doing that for, let's say, past 17, 18 years now.
Oh my God.
And I think if we can do that outside, what stop us from doing it inside?
Fantastic.
Yes, ma'am.
Well done. Can you tell me your background, sir? Are you from Ondo town? Where are you exactly from? What's your...
Okay, my mom is from Ondo, my dad is from Ondo. My mom is from Akinkuebi family, my dad is from Akinkuebi family, somewhere in Ifore, opposite Oshemawe Palace. I studied, my primary school is from Okishegu Primary School.
Wow.
And secondary school OBHS until I left Ondo sometimes in 1996.
Wow. Wow. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you, ma'am.
Great achievement.
Thank you.
Yeah, I noticed that your company is collaborating with other entities, right, to organize this maiden event of Ondo Development and Economic Summit, which is the accolade of Odes. What inspired your interest in this?
I will try to summarize it, but for me it's very simple. There's this song in Ondo, O, so nuya no mando. Check us out, man. UK, America, Canada, everywhere we are doing exploits. Home and abroad.
Fantastic.
Now the question is this: with all this stuff that we are doing outside, what's the effect on our community? Okay, if you want to see best car in Yoruba land, come to Ondo.
Wow.
Especially on weekends.
Yeah.
If you want to see best houses, come to Ondo, Sao, Fagun, different places.
Fantastic.
But the question is how are we really affecting our community? And the question is this for me: is it that our people are not willing or they are not ready? The answer is no, they are willing and they are ready. to affect their community. As a matter of fact, many of them are doing it in their own way. I've met many of our guys that are doing empowerment programs, that are doing one outreach here and the other. But what we are saying is this: how can we harmonize all these our resources? How can we bring it together? How can we use it to develop this kingdom in a way that we'll be able to check ourselves, in a way that we'll be able to track our progress? That okay, in 2 months, 2 years, 3 years, you'll be able to provide 2,000 jobs, 3,000 jobs, 5,000 jobs. And that is the idea behind Ondo Development and Economy Summit, is to bring people, community and government together under one umbrella. Let's discuss and channel a way forward. That's the idea behind all this.
Fantastic. That's a great one. Thank you very much, sir.
Welcome, ma'am.
I'd like to ask you, sir, can you tell us the choice of your speakers? What's, because I think I've seen your leaflets.
Yes.
And when I looked at each one of them, they are packed with so many professionals and everything like that. And I thought to myself, what's actually...
It's very simple. While we're putting this whole idea together, if you want to teach me how to fish, maybe I want to see your oven. How many fishes do you have in your own oven? If you want to tell me about agriculture, maybe you need to show me your farm. So what we are saying is this: we are not looking for theoretical knowledge. We are looking for raw, practical experience. Someone that has been doing it, someone with a success track that we can say, yes, go and check his farm, go and check his factory, go and check what he or she is doing. So those are the kind of people that we are bringing together. So when they come on board, they are not just telling us story, they are not just preaching Bible or preaching note to us. They are sharing their life experience, what they've done, their challenges, way out of it, and how we can proceed from where we are to where we are going. This is the reason why we just look at the kind of people that we are bringing together. And let me just cite an example. We have one of our speaker, Mr. Ade-Ayoola. We know what he's doing in Ore. Go and check what is happening in Bambi Farm. These are practical things that we can say. I'm not going to tell you that travel to outside Ondo, travel to Lagos, go and check. I'm telling you, travel like 30 kilometers away from here, go and check what is happening. Those are the kind of people that we are bringing together.
Fantastic. So how will you measure the success of that program, actually? And because we know that you have your key performance indicated right now.
Exactly.
So how will you measure that?
If you look at pamphlets for that program,
yes, I saw it. I was like, oh,
yes, wow. we are concentrating on 5 key areas. Initially 4, now 5. 1, industrial park.
Okay.
See, I don't know. Okay, last time I traveled Dubai, using Emirates, right? 70% of guys inside Emirates from Dubai to Lagos airport are foreigners. Indians, Chinese, Lebanese, they are coming here in drone. So the question is, what are they coming here to do?
They've seen something.
They've seen something. So the question is, we, the son of the soil, what do we see? What are we doing about our raw material? I know a Chinese company that is loading our timbers, 10 containers every day outside Ondo State.
Wow.
Yes. So they load our timbers outside Ondo, and in return they give us finished plywood
to buy,
finished wood, finished furnitures to buy. Right? They take our cassava outside, and in return they give us ethanol, and we rejoice. They take our rubber, and in return they give us finished product. So the question is, what stops us from processing our own raw material? So that's why we are setting up a mini industrial park, a key industrial park in Ondo Kingdom.
Okay.
That's one. So immediately after the summit, Yes. We are calling on you, brothers and sisters of Ekim Oguns, come and plug in into a key industrial park. Second one is agriculture. Now, we have massive land already given out to us. Now, what we are saying is, what product do we have in Ondo? What products? Yes, I'm not a farmer, but I understand a bit about cocoa. The way we've been processing cocoa for years needs to change. One of our speakers, Dr. S.J. Oyebade, will I say construct or design a flash dryer that could dry cocoa in 1 hour.
Really?
Yes, I grew up following my dad to Oboto farm, right? And the way we process cocoa, then you put it out, you I don't know how they call it in English. In Ondo, they cover it for some days, and after they take it out, spread. If rain is falling, you have to pack it inside. And in the process of doing that, you are actually losing value. But here we are talking about let's use available technology to process our raw material. So in our grid, we are doing that. So we have over 1,000 hectares of land, right, to cultivate. And the third one is ICT. Right. We are setting up a ICT hub in Ondo Kingdom. And what we are saying is, if you are interested in any of these businesses, please jump in now. The time is now. Then number 4 is our tourism and entertainment. Oh, we have it. We have it. Recently, someone took me to a tourist center in Ondo called Okeolifi. I was like, so we have this in Ondo.
In Ondo town.
In Ondo town, somewhere in Itaila here. Wow. Okeolifi. You need to be there. You need to see how beautiful this place is. So we have places like that around Ondo. A guy was sharing with me that we have a house in Ondo that the olden days, like 102 years old, that the man built that apartment for his 36 wives. So
where?
Somewhere in Okedoko, somewhere in Ondo here.
36 wives. 36
wives, and they have rooms. So from their room they move out and they have this central kitchen. Wow. Man, that's huge for me. I want to see something like that. So we have a lot of stuff like that in Ondo that we need to harness. So the last one is the Institute of Enterprises, how to train our people. You want to do business, you want to function it. So the summit is not just for us to come and talk. Yes. We want to talk and we want to do
action.
Thank you, ma'am.
Fantastic. Yes, I think I'll go back to that question again about your speakers. What informed your selection?
Very simple, ma'am. We know where we are going. One thing about life is when you know where you are going, life becomes easier for you. So I want to talk about agriculture. Who knows the road? Who will lead us there? I'm not a farmer, I'm an industrialist. If you're talking about factory setup, yes, wake me up 1 a.m. I will set you in 1 minute. I will tell you, produce this, you will make this in 1 hour, you are good to go. But when it comes to planting palm tree, planting cocoa, I don't know anything about it. But I know I'm interested in setting up this line. So what inform our speaker is, okay, who is the best in this our environment? Who can we call on to come and help us? Who can shed light? Who? That's how we pick our speaker. And madam, you need to be there.
Right. I'm so excited, of course, that day you bet. I'll be there for the 2 days. I won't miss it because I'm a businesswoman as well. You know, and you've picked one of my brothers. My brother. Boye Oyewumi. Why? I just wanted to single him out. Of course, yes. You mentioned Prince Ade-Ayoola, but Boye Oyewumi as well. Why did you pick him among all others?
I want to throw this out to people. If you don't know Boye Oyewumi, please go and Google Boye Oyewumi. For me, this is a man that could go any length to drag investment from any hole outside. This is a man that could put machinery into process and attract investment. So here we are talking about, we want to drag investment to Ondo Kingdom. Who can we talk to? I don't want to go to Abuja. I don't want to go to America. I'm looking for somebody here, someone that has done it outside, that has done it for the state, that has done it for Nigeria.
Yeah.
And who else? If not Boyoyewumi. Who else that is so dynamic in a way that, see, I don't know how to express this. In my days of dealing with him, the guy have a way of doing this. He will use carrot and he will use cane. He will beat you to action.
That's it.
So when we were putting this together, guys were suggesting, even before I mentioned his name is even number 1 on our list.
Fantastic.
So when we have people like that, and you think I should go elsewhere to go and get another person, no way.
Congratulations for getting
Thank you.
There's one thing that I've been thinking of, and I thought to myself that I noticed that you mostly focus on the diaspora guys.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Ma'am, I don't want to give out data that is not verifiable, but let's use China and India. I don't know much about Nigerian data. Average Chinese guy will travel out of China mass for 5 years to do 2 things. 1, to get education, then to get exposure. For them, it's not about going to school alone. For them, it's about stealing, learning. I'm sorry for using the word stealing, that's Chinese for you. They want to see what you are doing, they want to copy, and they take it home.
Yes.
Now, they are not just taking your technology, they are actually taking your money. Every penny Chinese guy made in America, in UK, anywhere, they are sending it back home. Now, Indians are doing something. Now, Lebanese are doing it. Now, we have some guys in our industrial park. They are called Linyi Ondo Industrial Hub. Linyi in China is just a small village. It's just like Oboto in Ondo.
Right.
But everybody in that community will come together and they will contribute and pick like 5 or 10 of them. You go to Africa, go and invest. This is the way these guys are sending people to Nigeria. This is the way they are entering our village. This is the way they are entering our state, taking over everywhere. The question now is that, guys outside, the time to do that is now. Yes, you may stay outside, but send your money in. Let your money work for you. Let your money develop your community. Let your money develop your kingdom. We are not asking you to give free money. We are not asking you to dash people free money. Okay, look at it. If you are giving $100 every month as sharing as for the Christmas, somebody is calling you 5,000, that person is calling you 10,000, that person is calling you 20,000. What stop you from saving that $100 every month? Maybe for 1 year you'll be able to raise $2,000, $3,000, and 20 of you contribute $5,000. 20 of you, that is $100,000, man. With $100,000, you could set up a plastic production company that could employ over 100 people. Now you are not just going to make money. You make money, you employ your people, and that community develop. Now look at the difference. If you are doing empowerment, I've argued this over and over that people claim they do empowerment here. You buy sewing machine for a guy in Ondo Kingdom, or grinding machine,
Yes.
right? Now the question is this: for him or her to make money, it means that me as a person, I will have extra 10,000, 20,000 in my pocket to go to the market to buy material, then bring my material to Auntie Bosse tailor that will sew for me. But what happens if I don't have that money? So if civil servants in Ondo Kingdom did not collect salary for 3 months, this whole kingdom will feel it.
Yeah, sure.
this whole kingdom. So the point is, the earning power of Ondo Kingdom people are extremely low. The earning power is just too low, and there's no way community can develop when the people's earning power are very low. Why are we not attracting ShopRite here? Why are we not attracting ShopRite? Those guys have done their feasibility study. Why should I come to Ondo when Afri civil servants in Ondo, they work in Akure, majority of them staying in Akure?
Even in Lagos.
In Lagos. But by the time we increase the earning power of our people, all these benefits, ShopRite, cinema, and all that will flow. And that is how to develop a community. That is what you call community development. It's not about giving them Maruwa today, tomorrow you give them a grinding machine. We need more than that.
And there's no accountability back.
Exactly, we need more than that.
So
I've seen many of them, the moment they collect it, they call another person, give me machine, sold it off.
Thank you, sir. That particular aspect of it, I've seen it a lot. I've seen it a lot. That Gimofenta machine, it is not a new thing that I've heard. And I've seen so many people that they even said, even they give them, they buy.
Yes.
And those buys, they sell it.
Immediately.
And that will be the end of that.
That's
so
it.
what is the progress of tomorrow? Nothing. And I believe that the people in diaspora, they will trust you because of your success in your entrepreneurship on what you have done as well. So I think yes, it's the right time for them to come into.
I really hope so, because if you look at our guys in diaspora, I won't blame them. Many of them, they've tried so many things. They put. I was telling someone, I said, "Oh well, you meet it, Jonathan." As in, they burn all the fingers. They don't even have fingers again. So when they are skeptic about anything we are doing here, I want to understand them. But this time around, let's do it right. Right? If we are telling you that we are using your money to set up industrial park, we are not setting it up in Kwara, not in Lagos, right here in Ondo Kingdom. Whatever we want to invest this money on is going to be right here in Ondo Kingdom. We are not taking it out.
I think when it comes to the diaspora, they will hear this because this is going global. Okay, this is going into the Ondo community most especially, because you said something that so many people's house has been burnt.
Oh, seriously?
Which I know that it's not that maybe they don't want to come home.
No.
But the people they are coming home to come and help has really discouraged them.
Very correct, man.
So with this project, I'm having the faith in it that instead of me putting my money in, let's say, Nelson for a dividend.
Thank you.
Now I'm bringing this into Ondo, into a capable hands because of your success. And I think this is why should actually fly out onto our people.
We did a survey early this year. From there's this village they call Liyetu.
Yes, I saw it. Yeah.
From Liyetu to Akure Garage, right, ma'am? We have close to 150 ponds, as in fish pond. At Fagun, just Fagun alone, if I'm not exaggerating, we have close to 100 fish pond in Fagun.
Oh, really?
Now let me shock you, man. There is no single place in Ondo State, I'm not saying Ondo Kingdom, in Ondo State that they produce fish feed. No single place. So what our guys do is that they travel all the way to Ibadan or Lagos
to go and buy.
So now you have a system market. And you are telling me you can't produce fish fish feed.
So feasibility studies has been
many of that, man. Look at polythene. Ondo Kingdom use 2 tons every day. And we are not producing any. Check our plastic recycle in Ondo. I have a guy in Ondo Topsy. The guy was telling me that, Eggy, I have close to 20 tons bottle recycling this thing that he has packed.
Yeah.
What this guy does is I wait for guys from Lagos to come and buy. Why are we taking our resources out? What stops us from processing our resources in Ondo Kingdom? We are calling on you, brothers and sisters. Let's develop this kingdom.
Thank you, Jesus. Thank you very much. Right. So basically, for the people in diaspora, they've heard you now, and I'm quite sure they'll be hearing you more.
Sure.
So once in the local, what are you expecting from them as well?
The locals.
Who are your target audience among them?
Everybody. But as much as we're looking at everybody to come on board, we're a bit selective. I'm sorry for using that word. Yoruba will say, "Omo to ba sepa la ngbe." If you are not ready, we are not going to push you. And there was this program we are organizing in the process of this ODS. It's called Ondo City Enterprise Contest. We're asking guys to come and pitch their business for a contest, and they are going to win $1 million and all that. When I was among the panelists, and what I saw just boost something within me that yes, we have hope in this community. Forget about those that you are seeing outside, some that are showing that, oh, they are not ready. But we have guys with talent in this community.
The CEOs.
Exactly, man. Untapped, raw CEO. We have many of them in Ondo Kingdom. Those are our targets. Those that have that passion, and we have them. We have them. And in a matter of time, you begin to see them.
So, now that you have identified them, what do you tell them?
It's very
because
simple.
so many people came before.
Yes.
And tell them things. For now, they want to be able to believe you. So, what?
Like I said, man, I don't want to talk too much. If I'm going to tell them something, I'm actually taking them somewhere. So we're on a journey together. I'm not talking alone. Guys, this is where we are going. Follow us. We are going to a key industrial park. Follow us. Let me show you. I don't just want to camp you in one room for 2 days and talk. No. So if you are telling me that, okay, you are interested in ICT, I don't just want to tell you the rudiment about ICT, how ICT is good. I'm taking you to our ICT hub. So if I'm telling you that you need to be in an entrepreneurship, you need to have skill, how to manage your resources, I don't just want to talk. I want to take you to that institute. So if I'm telling you that we are talking about tourism and caution in Ondo Kingdom, and you're asking me, Negi, how do I do it? Come, let me show you. So we are not just talking. We want to talk and we want to do.
Thank you, sir. Okay, so obviously, we have to look at it that the practical, the physical thing will convince their music.
Exactly.
Because they'll be hearing so many music in their head.
Too many promises.
So many premises that are not coming up.
Too many. But we are changing the narrative. It's not going to be the same.
I'm glad that you said there will be target audience.
Yes.
Because in Ondo here, we know that there are quite a lot of our guys that really wanted to do something.
Yeah.
I have many of them here.
Yeah.
But there are still some of them there, just roaming about. What I've heard is that if you're building, I even have a brother on brand now that is a contractor. And you know what he told me is that I am not going to use any of them because as from Thursday, they only work on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. On Thursday, they will tell you they are out there for Christian wakekeeping. Friday funeral, Saturday wedding, Sunday church, then they come back to work. So how do you want to cope in that kind of a local?
With something, when they be hearing these lies over and over, you won't blame them when they begin to tend to go towards that side. But what we are saying now is, let's change the narrative.
Okay.
Let's change it.
Doctor, when you talk about guys, what are the girls?
I'm sorry, when I use the word guys, I actually mean male and female. I have like 4, okay, let's say 5 staff in Ondo. At least 2 of them are female. Yes, so as a matter of fact, I respect them the most.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a very good thing. Now, would you agree with me that where more of the challenge will come are those people in diaspora? Most especially, what is your expectation from the category of those people that are Ondo indigenous? Yes, because I've been there, my brother. There are some things that are my experience in working with our people as well. So I just want to know, what do you think in diaspora?
I did a small study, and this is what I discovered, man. This issue of trust, I don't know if there's another word we could use for that thing called trust. People want to do stuff, but the question is, we don't just trust or believe in ourselves. So for me, the question is this: if I don't believe in you, if you don't believe in me, okay, what can I do to make you or make me believe in you? Then I said, let's set up a system. So it is not going to be my word against your word any longer. It is not it is not about, brother, I send the money to your account now. I told you to use the money to do this and this. No. Let's run a proper system. Let's run things the way business is being run outside Nigeria. So if you are entering into agreement to anybody, you have a contract. Okay, I'm venturing into this, you promise me this. And if you fail to deliver this and this is what will happen. For me, that's the best way to go. I don't want to, don't worry, me, I'm the one. No, let's follow system.
And that's technology.
Exactly. So for example, if I'm telling you that we are setting up a plastic factory, and I give, okay, if you are one of those investors in that plastic factory, you have access to know what is going on in that factory. Technology will do all that. You could log into your portal and see what is going on in that factory. So what is means that even if you are in UK, in US, you know what is happening in your factory here. Very, very possible. So instead of us dragging, I don't trust you, I don't believe you, then let's use technology to break the barrier. It's as simple as that.
Fantastic stuff. I'm excited.
Thank you, ma'am.
The summit, can you tell us what date is the summit?
So the summit is coming up on 1st and 2nd of September 2022. That's Thursday and Friday. And for the lovers of Ondo Kingdom, we allow you to use Saturday to enjoy Ondo Kingdom.
That's what I was going to say.
Exactly.
You decided not to take that Saturday for
no. We allow you guys to use Saturday to enjoy Ondo Kingdom, take Kasun, browse Ondo, move everywhere.
Yeah, because the cake with them must be sold.
Seriously.
You know, I'd like to ask, I know that this event has taken so much,
yes,
you know, to get there. How long has it taken you to get to where you are with it at this event?
Okay, I would say 6 months.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Actually, we started late last year, but we didn't officially resume work until March this year.
well done. Thank you, sir. Well done.
Thank you.
So is this going to be just one-time event?
No.
It's going to be repeated now?
No. It is going to be yearly thing. It is going to be yearly thing. Now we are launching this 4 key area. Next year when you are coming, we'll be taking you into our factories, into ICT hub. So we tell you we want to produce syringe in Ondo. So that's the next project. If you want to plug in, you better jump in now. It's going to be every year. So we do this ahead Ekimogun. So September, Ekimogun will come here to rejoice, to enjoy, but September we come here to make money.
Oh, yeah. Wow. Just 1 year.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Now, with the choice of your organizers, right, I am sure that it was a deliberate thing. Can you expatiate on the role of each of these organizations?
Very simple. We have 4 key stakeholders in this whole package. We have government. I don't think we can do without our government in this, not even in Nigeria, all over the world. They have the authority, they have all it takes to make anything either successful or the other way around. So we have government on board. Secondly, we have the community. If you want to develop community and you do not carry the same community along, you are wasting your time. You are wasting your time. Now, community in this time around, I'm talking about the authority. I'm talking about Ondo Development Community. That's the authority that is holding that position. Then the second phase of such a stakeholder in community are people. People. Okay, for example, the location that we're using for industrial park, if people in that environment did not agree with us, we're in trouble.
That's true.
We're in trouble. Then the last part are you in diaspora. You that you are watching us, bros, sister, Egi, you are the last part of this. Oh,
fantastic. That's a great one. Yeah, because without all these stakeholders, it cannot.
No way.
No way. Right. Well, anyway, specifically, please can you talk to us about the content of each day of this program? Because I know we're starting on the first.
Loaded. Now, first day, we'll be expecting Mr. Governor to declare the event opened.
And what's his name, please?
His Excellency Akinkuebi Oluwarotimi Akeredolu, SAN.
The Governor of Ondo State.
Executive Governor of Ondo State. Will be declaring the event open. Now, we are taking 2 sectors on that first day. 2 sectors. One is the impact of industrialization in community development. Now, we have a speaker from, and that is coming from Southwest chapter of Manufacturing Association of Nigeria, MAN. Okay. Engineer Larry Popola will be coming all the way from Lagos. We want him to tell us one factory, the effect of one factory in a community. One factory in one. Let's just break it down. Here's the factory we employ, let's say 50, 100 people. But in that street, what happened? In that environment, what happened? Transporting in that area, what happens? Apart from him talking to us that day, there will be having panelists. People like engineer Ade-Ayoola, Denki, Wire and Cable in Akure. That Baban has been running his factory for over 40 years. Over 40 years. First indigenous wire company in Nigeria. First. First. So Baba is going to be sharing with us life experience. Life experience. So we'll be having that first day. Then we'll be talking about agriculture. We have it.
That is really needed.
We have all it takes. So the chairman of Bambi Farm will be opening our eyes. Maybe we don't see, maybe we don't know, or we know well, I don't want to sound. Let me allow him to tell us that day. What we are missing. What we are missing. What we fail to see that they've seen for years.
You know, there's a song that comes to mind.
Yes, ma'am. Now we want to go back.
We want to go back.
We want to
because that's where the money is.
Exactly, ma'am. So we'll be opening our eyes and it will tell us, especially people in diaspora, what are your fears?
So will that be on the first day?
Yes.
Okay.
First day.
So what about the second day?
Aha. Second day, we are taking tourism and tourism / entertainment. Yeah, I will be talking to Otumba, the man that owns like a panel in Lagos. I know. Yes. We'll be having the commissioner of caution and tourism, Honorable Akinkuebi. Yes. We'll be having 2 hoteliers. I won't mention their name now.
I like that.
I won't mention their name.
Curious for curiosity.
Exactly. I won't mention.
They just need to be there.
Exactly. You need to hear them out.
Yes.
Let's talk about hospitality business. Let's talk about locations that we have in Ondo. Let's talk about all that second day. Then our brother, the man that could bring money from the rock, Oye woman, will be talking to us. Will be talking to all of us why we need to invest in Ondo. How can we attract investment beyond what we can bring? How else can we attract investment to Ondo Kingdom?
Anything that has to do with Ondo State is exciting. He would go ahead and
I trust him on that.
So I can't wait to to be there, and see what's gonna happen. Now we've said it all. How are our people going to participate in this? How would it be? Is it open to the public?
Yes.
Or people have to register?
Now, it's hybrid program. We combine both physical and online. So we have a form online, which I believe OECS will share.
Yes.
Right? You can register online. Now we are going to share the link. No, the link, even on OECS, you can join us live. You can watch it live.
Yes,
and if you
it's
want
going to be streamed
live. So if you are here in Nigeria and you are not too far away from Ondo, take that opportunity. Come and enjoy fresh breeze in Ondo. Attend that 2-day summit. Right? Then the 3rd day you can relax. But if you're outside Nigeria, if you're outside Ondo, join us online.
Okay, if you are in Ondo and you would like to be there physically, is it possible for you to tell us the address, the time?
Yes.
And the dates again?
Yes. September 1st and 2nd at Civic Center, Ondo City. It's starting by 10 a.m. If you fail to register online, you can come and we'll register you at the same at the location.
Yes. Anyway, I know your time is because you're supposed to be somewhere very soon. Thank you for the time. I would like to ask this question. Going back to your company, what do you guys do exactly? I know you've told us initially, but I want us to be able to close with that.
Okay.
In case some people don't understand what we said.
Thank you. Okay. Hesma Consulting is actually industrial park development company. That's what we do. We set up industry and we manage industry. Another arms of our business is into community development. See, we can't just leave government alone to do everything.
Yes.
We can't leave government alone to do everything. So our focus is to bring government and people together. That's all we do.
Thank you, sir. How can interested parties or entrepreneurs in your company, not in the others at this moment, how can they work with your company?
In different ways. Okay, for example, if you are interested in setting up a company, and you think that you have the resources, but you don't know which of those business that you want to venture into, reach out to us. We help you out. We have over 100 businesses or production line that we could introduce you to, that you could venture into in production, in manufacturing and all that. So that's one. And secondly, if you have a community, yes, we are doing this in Ondo, but outside Ondo, we are doing one in Sokoto too. If you have a community and you think, yes, we have people in this community, Yes, but we need somebody to put this structure in place. Reach out to us.
And how would they contact you when it comes
Okay,
to that?
if they want to reach me directly, then my number is 30-3686-9000. Yes, 003686-9000.
And that's Dr.
Femi Akinkuebi.
What a lovely name, I said when I Oh, I'm so glad that we're here. And we want to say thank you to Dr. Femi Akinkuebi for being here with us. It's nice to have you, and I wish you a successful summit.
Thank you.
I know this is just the maiden event,
Yes.
and we know many of you will be coming,
Yes.
very soon. From OECS in combination with Global Yoruba, we want to say thank you to our father, our businessman, and a mentor to many in Ondo, Siri, and even all over the world. Thank you very much for
Thanks for having me, ma.
Thank you very much. From Roundtable Royale, we want to say thank you very much to all our viewers, and I'm quite sure you are really mesmerized about what you've heard this morning. Very soon, the event will be coming up in Ade-Ayoola Civic Center.
Yes.
And that will be on the 1st of September to 2nd of September. We want you to be there. And if you are online, join us. We'll be sending out the link very soon. Thank you very much, everyone, for being our viewers, and I'm quite sure you're excited. So let's do it together.